Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Intuitive Energy Forecast for April 28th, 2022. I'm Arlene Grace, an Intuitive Energy Coach, Master Numerologist, and channel. So as I was feeling into this energy, we have the energy of the Six of Clubs and the Two. And so the Six of Clubs is really inviting us to play with the question and to play with our senses. And to come into this discovery that, with the two, that everything that we see, sense, feel, touch, taste, all of our senses may not necessarily be true. And that everything that we come into connection with, whether that's the sky or a car that's driving by, whether that is your romantic partner or your children, that they are a mirror for you to see you, that we cannot see ourselves without other people there, right? And, yesterday it plays on the theme of, to love yourself is to face yourself. And really that speaks to, when you love yourself, that love extends to others, right? And so we take on these ideas and these beliefs the more older we become, right? They say that children are sponges, and they take on the beliefs and the conditions and the programming from everyone that is around us, from our parents, from our, from whoever our religious leader is, from our culture, our society, all of those things. And so this vision that I get is like of these children, and they're young, so preschool, kindergarten, and they are being asked to come into circle, right? And the teacher is like, okay, come into circle, join hands. And you see the kids just get up and they go, and they automatically, they just go and they reach everyone's hand. They're like, hey, come here. Oh, come stay beside me. And they're all standing there, and they're all in love. They're all having fun. They're all in joy. They're all curious. They are open to what's next, to what is being directed by the teacher, right? And they're just excited. And you can see that there's no judgments. They're just there. It's vibrant. There's color. Everyone is dressed the way they want to be. They are who they are. There's no limitation to that, right? It's limitless play, love, abundance, right? There's no worry about time, having enough time to play, any of those things. And as I'm observing this circle, it's interesting because the older they get, like some of them, they let go of hands. Some of them, they turn around. Some of them are alone. They walk out of the circle. Some of them are looking at others across them, and there's judgment, because they're not the same tonality of skin or same culture or any of those things. Some are looking at the way that they're dressed. Some are looking at the different sexes. And there's this energy shift, like there's just this separation. There's this forgetting. There's this forgetting of who they were. There's this forgetting of that connection, of that love, of that fun, of that play, of that freedom, of that joy, of the curiosity, right? There's this moving away from the circle, right? And there's also this inflection of different emotions and different fears and anxieties and shame and control and manipulation, all of these things as they get older. And I could see the parents are sitting in the audience and they're watching their children, and they're the ones, that are projecting all of these thoughts and these ideas of who they're supposed to be, or how they're supposed to dress, of how a boy's supposed to act, and all of these things. And of course, they're sponges. And so they're just taking on these ideas. Like they know no right or wrong. They take it on as true, whether or not it's true. And so today you're being invited to play with your own ideas, your own preconceived ideas, and to come into this beautiful discovery of, is this actually true? And so I'm going to invite you to come into play again, right? I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and take a breath, and to come into the body And we're simply going to play with a couple of words. And so imagine letting go of your thoughts. And if you can't, that's okay. They can be there, simple. And I'm going to ask you in your mind's eye to imagine that there's this blank screen, this blank canvas. And if there's anything on this canvas, if there's anything written or painted on it, just imagine that you're getting this eraser and you're just erasing it off. Notice the body is relaxed, that the body is being breathed. And I notice that this canvas, it's getting bigger and bigger, and it's filling your mind's eye. Good. And I'm going to invite you to just bring in the color black. What does black feel like in the body? What do you notice about the color black? Is there a taste? Is there a sense? Do you feel anything in your body? Maybe there's some tension. Maybe there's a relaxation. What about your breathing? Are there any ideas that are rising up with the color black? How do you identify with the color black? Just notice and be aware. Beautiful. And so now I'm going to invite you again to just take a breath and to bring in the white screen. Imagine the white screen coming into your mind's eye. Notice the body being breathed. If there's anything on this canvas, on this blank screen, just simply take an eraser or shake it, just release it. And now let's play with the color red. What does red feel like? When you think about red, is there a shade? Is there an image that comes with red? Do you feel something in your body? Just simply check in. Is there tension? Perhaps an emotion? Just notice. What happens to the body as you feel into the color red? Check your breath. How's your breathing? What sensations or memories come with red? Perhaps there's a person. Just notice. Beautiful. And taking another breath, let's invite in the blank canvas, the blank screen. In your mind's eye, the blank screen is just getting bigger and bigger. And if there's anything on it, simply erase or shake it out. Now let's bring in a number. Let's bring in the 1. What does the number 1 look like? What does it feel like? Notice the body. Is there tension there? Are there any other images that are coming with the number 1? What do you sense, feel, touch, notice? Is there a taste or a smell? Are there stories coming with the 1? Just notice. And again, let's bring in the breath and imagine bringing in the blank screen, the blank canvas to your mind's eye. And just simply shake off whatever's there. If there's anything there, take a deep breath in. Blank screen. Let's bring in the 8, the number 8. What does the number 8 look like? What does it feel like? What do you notice with the 8? Is there a color with it? Is it defined in your mind's eye? Is there a texture? What's happening in the body when you think about the 8? Notice if there's any relaxation or tension. Is there a story? What do you think about as you think about the number 8? Beautiful. Now take a deep breath in, and let's invite in the white canvas, the blank screen. If there's anything on the blank screen, simply shake it off. Notice your body being breathed. Taking a deep breath in and exhale. And I'm going to invite you to bring your focus back behind the eyes and come back into this space. So what did you notice? What did you notice with your senses, with your body, with your taste, with your smell? What did you notice as we shifted from black to red, even from 1 to 8? Did you notice any senses being heightened? Did you notice any, maybe even triggers? Did you notice any tense feelings? What did you connect to those different things? I'm curious, and please, I'm going to invite you to share that below in the comments. Because here's the thing: black, red, they belong to, the label colors. They are colors. That's it. Numbers, they are numbers. That's it. That you, your mind, your body, your senses, you connected all of these different things to the color, to the number. And that you are the only one that can have that sense, that it's all based on your past, but based on your ideas, based on what you've experienced in your life, based on all of these things, that it is yours and yours alone. Everyone else has their own idea of the one. I can imagine that the one might have brought in some pressure for some people, because we all want to be number one, right? We all wanted the gold medal. We all wanted the things. And maybe with 8, you might have sensed flow or softness or whatever. It all belongs to you, which means that everyone else has their own ideas, their own beliefs, their own senses to those same things. Now imagine bringing in mother, husband, job, test. Notice what happens in your body as you see and sense these things. It's so funny. I had a client that her favorite color was red. And yet when she felt into the color red, it brought in anger and rage. It brought in competition. It brought in, she had a red car. Can you imagine what would happen? Driving fast, doing the things. And so there's an invitation today to bring into a deeper awareness, a deeper awareness of what are you feeling, sensing, knowing when you think about certain things. Are there judgments? Are there comparisons? Is there blame? Is there shame? Is there control? Is there manipulation? Or is there love? Because everything and everyone is a mirror to you. And to love yourself is to face yourself. And that's being mirrored today for you. That's where you're being supported. And so are you willing to play? Are you willing to come back into that energy of all of those children that were in circle, just playing, fun, excited, curious, open? Are you willing to come back into that space and bring that with you today? Beautiful. Questions, comments, please feel free to share, and I will be happy to respond. Sending you all so much love. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now. See you in the spaces.